What's going on? What's going on? Washington lost, Dallas won, but the Eagles lost. So it's pretty solid day today. Pretty solid. So we got a chance to get back in the first place if we somehow uh, capitalize on this Colt McCoy, Freddie Kitchens revenge game. What's going on, man? What's going on, Reese? What's going on, Word? We got to get it done. There's no other way. If we lose today, we still got a point. We still got we still got a chance. What's going on, Diablo? If we lose, we still got a chance, but let's get a win. What's going on, Word? I saw you earlier in the chat. What's going on, Big Task? I don't even need Colt to be a superhero. I just need Colt to play his game, hand that ball off to Wayne Gallman, and just not turn the ball over. But this is definitely the revenge tour. Freddie Kitchens and Colt McCoy, two Browns rejects. Yeah, I just got what's going on? I just got monetized last week. So I guess I gotta watch these ESPN game cast things because they've been trying to copyright me for the little ESPN things popping up. Nobody cares about what they have to say either way. I'll just blur it out. Yeah, Bradberry is the biggest loss to me. I mean, we were able to win without DJ, but Bradberry was the biggest loss. Like not having James Bradberry is huge. The thing is, we're not playing against like a top 8 receiver, so that's all right. But you still want Bradberry there, and I don't think he would have necessarily covered Jarvis Landry because he's in the slot. Exactly. Yeah, I don't understand it, man. Like you don't have any audio from ESPN. You just got videos popping up that I don't even want to pop up. I just want them to show the game. Like all I want them to do is just show the game cast, so people coming in the stream can see where the team is on the field. Yeah, Colt. Yeah, Diablo. Hopefully, Colt does turn some heads today. They'll make me go to NFL.com or something so nothing pops up. They're not going to steal from me. All right, we got kickoff right here. We're getting ball first. All right, Dion, we don't need you to fumble on this kickoff this week. Just go ahead and nail it. Okay, so he's going to take it out at the 4. He's up. He's up. He's gone. Is he gone? Oh, I thought he'd be gone. What's going on? He's still on this. That's a return right there. It was like he was down for like 25 yards. But that's a nice return to start this game off. That's a nice return to start the game off. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Yeah, like, it was like he was stumbling for like 25 yards. So we're starting on their own 48. Last week it took us like 3/4 to get into their territory or something. So we are right now. Hand off to Gallman. Gallman cut back. Up the field. That's a solid 8 right there. All right. I don't know why videos are popping up again. Yeah, let's just let Gallman do his thing. Let's just let Gallman do his thing. We're moving the tight ends around. Shep at the bottom of the screen. That's Austin Mack up there at the top, or Evan Ingram. Wow. That looks like a miscommunication. I can't tell. Maybe it was behind him, but it looked like a miscommunication. Yeah, let's get Gallman on. I started Gallman in my fantasy league, and this is the playoffs, so I need him to step up. Third and 1 off of this return. We got to convert here. What's going on, done deal? We got to convert right here. Rashad Penny. All right, he picked it up. Let's go. DJ on the sideline with his dollar store mask on. They might as well not even wear those masks, to be honest, on the sideline. It's not protecting anything. Freddie Kitchens is back to calling plays. Cleveland Revenge Tour. Yeah, Gallman had a chance to bounce that out, but he did a good job at least getting something. Our old friend Olivier Vernon. They got Olivier Vernon ranked 20th in PFF ranking. That's probably because of his run stopping. I can imagine. He said the play calling already looks better. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's the same offense, you could tell completely. Offsides right there. Let it fly. Ooh, Shep with the back shoulder. Shep with the back shoulder right there. We're in business. We are in business. Let's get it. Garrett jumped off sides, and Andrew Thomas so far looks pretty good blocking him, even with him jumping off sides. You know, he didn't let him get to the quarterback. Red zone snaps. Man, there's so many former Giants. B.J. Goodson, Olivier Vernon, Odell would have been there. If we still had Corey Coleman, we have. Is that a touchdown? Oh. Yeah, I'm liking Freddie Kitchen. He's actually giving these receivers one-on-one shots in the red zone. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. Only thing is you're running a fade route to Sterling Shepard. Maybe try that with someone else. Yeah, if we shut down Nick Chubb, we win the game. But yeah, hopefully they can shut down Nick Chubb for the sake of your fantasy team, probably. Like I said, I started Wayne Gallman. All right, come on. I think he got like 6 right there, Wayne Gallman. 3rd and 4. Yeah, the offense doesn't look too much different. It's just pretty much just going to be, you know, the actual play calling. Like the play design is going to be the same. So Shane Lemieux checked in. I think he's been in this whole drive, actually. Deion Lewis is going to go out wide. 5 seconds left. We got to snap the ball. 2 seconds, 1 second. All right. This is game time. Let it fly. He just threw that up. It was almost like he was throwing that away. So we'll take the field goal. You said you want DJ to disrespect Baker. Yeah, Baker always had something to say. Let's see what Andrew Thomas is doing against Myles Garrett. Yeah, he's doing a pretty good job. Andrew Thomas is doing a good job, man. People last week were saying, all right, it's time to move Andrew Thomas in the guard. We're going for it? What's going on? Oh my God. We're throwing fade routes to the center? Are you serious? I'm not even mad, man. Whatever. Whatever. You might as well take your 3 points, man. Why are you throwing fade routes to Nick Gates? I know he's an alpha male, but what's going on, man? You got Riley Dixon going through progressions like that's the punter. I can't be mad. I don't know. Let's just hope the defense steps up. Because that how we got down the field that much seems so fluky. Um, it just seems so fluky that I'm not even mad that we didn't get points. Yeah, Gano was open, but you expect everybody to. You expect everybody to. I mean, you can't expect the punter to go through his progressions. What's going on? What's going on, Aaron? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to my cousin Aaron. But yeah, Gano was wide open. Um, I'm not blaming that on Joe Judge though. I'm not blaming that on Joe Judge because he was open, but he's got a he just thought he was just going to throw a jump ball to Nick Gates. Yeah, let's toast. I mean, they lost to Washington a couple weeks ago. It happens to Washington. They got a serious team, man. All they need is consistent play on the offense, but that defense is crazy. But yeah, y'all will bounce back. You got really injured. You were missing Bud Dupree in that game. I think he got injured that game, so just a lot of unlucky stuff going on. Yeah, I don't know. I would kick the field goal, but whatever. I appreciate you not making that, and then you pulling out a trick play. It just shows that you're kind of desperate. So us not getting it is something. All right, so they're going to get the ball in their own 8, and our defense has got to step up. Special teams, of course, looks unprepared again. I don't know. They were so good. Let's get Nick Chubb, get him down. Let's not have any funny business with this, man. All right, so you got Gano. I didn't even see the play after a while. I didn't see Gano open. They're not showing it. I don't know why Devontae Downs. Oh boy, 74 is rolling around. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what's going on with 74. I know that's not Jedrick Wills. Jedrick Wills is my guy coming out of the draft. I don't think Jedrick Wills wears number 74. Let's see. Oh, shout out to Poppin' and Plant Base, my first super sticker. Shout out to Poppin' and Plant Base. Thanks for the $2.99. Just got monetized last week. What's going on, David? I saw your Cardinals. Thank you. Thank you for pulling. Thank you for pulling that off, man. I just love to see Eagles fans in disarray. I just love to see it. like the Eagles fans right now, like they're talking about, man, if we lose out and we're gonna get the draft picks and the Giants are gonna be horrible for the next 20 years because we're gonna get a receiver and Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts are gonna be throwing to dominant receivers. And then when Jalen Hurts comes out and starts playing well, they're like, we're going to the playoffs. We're back on top. Like Eagles fans, it's a win-win with them. Whatever they do, they're always one step ahead of the competition. Yeah, you were gone for a little bit, David. I'm glad you got your phone back. Jets fans are heated. I don't think they're excited at all. You lose out on Trevor Lawrence, like for what? So you can go 1-15. The Eagles aren't good at all. Jalen Hurts, he showed me something, but the rest of the Eagles, I mean, they're not that good. Yeah, I don't know who 74 is on the Browns, but they got him up out of there. All right, 3rd and 3 right here. The defense might step up. Yeah, I'm glad Trevor Lawrence isn't going to go to the Jets. I hope he doesn't. Man, look at Kareem Hunt, man. Oh boy. Yeah, McKinney is playing. McKinney's definitely playing today. He's on the field right now, number 29. Yeah, I'll definitely give you that rinse, David. Yeah, the Eagles fans, they're all miserable, man. They're all miserable. I don't know. I mean, they're probably miserable about their personal lives, but they all got something going on with them. I guess Julian Love is playing outside corner now. They're just going to move people around. Or maybe he was in the slot. I couldn't tell. I mean, what can you honestly expect from this defense with James Bradberry out? I mean, what do you expect? Hey, well, congratulations, David. I'm happy I was the first person to give you the wrench. Yeah, Bradberry is the season he's been having, man. Wow. And they're making contested catches. Higgins right there, he just made a great catch. Like Kareem Hunt made a great catch on that 3rd and 3 across the middle. And Higgins right there just made a great catch. Like Yadam had great coverage. Any other time that gets knocked out. We just got to stop the run. I mean, we know it's going to be tough to stop the pass because we got, I mean, I think Darnay Holmes is out and Bradberry is out. But as far as the run goes, we got to step up. All right, shut that down. We were on top of that the entire time, and we allowed 4 yards out of that, 5 yards. Yeah, big shout out to David and the Cardinals and Kyler Murray and all of them because, oh man, it just feels so great to see the Eagles lose. All right, shut them down, Kareem Hunt. All right, so 3rd and 2 right here. Will they go for it? This is the territory to go for it. We already went for it on 4th and goal, basically. I think they're gonna continue and go for it. Fourth and 2. Yeah, I mean, I would feel confident that I can pick up a first down on this defense here. You got a gap in the defense right here on this left side. Wow. If Dexter Lawrence doesn't put up his hands, that's an easy first down. They completely didn't pay attention to the tight end, but our defense stepped up, so I'm happy. They stepped up. Yeah, they went for it. They couldn't get it. Yeah, I mean we lost to the Cardinals last week, but DJ wasn't healthy. It was all around bad game. We couldn't pass protect. The receivers weren't getting open, man. I mean, it happens. The Cardinals just they got our number. Yeah, the Browns make everybody bad, man. This is like I was scared that the Jets would do that to Trevor Lawrence. Washington used to make all their quarterbacks bad too. They had a couple times where Dwayne Haskins looked like he might be getting better, but other than that, there it's just certain teams that just ruin quarterbacks. Like the Jets ruined Sam Darnold. Like they completely just yeah. I see you in a little bit, David. Somebody got to go back and forth with them because they got to be stopped, man. They talk trash when they lose. They talk trash. I don't get where they get all the confidence from. Cattle dog, what's going on, man? Yeah, the Eagles got smoked. There's nothing. Why are they so confident in talking trash right now? I don't get it. They lost the game. I don't get it, man. Kyler Murray put up 4 touchdowns and what? Let me double check. I'm pretty sure you had a decent amount of yards. They lost, man. They should have gotten blown out. They should have gotten blown out. Yeah, Kyler had what? 338. Yeah, Kyler had 400 yards, man. Like, I don't know why they're so excited about losing. All right, Sterling Shepard on a double end around gets nothing, loses 4. Yeah, you can afford to make mistakes against that kind of a team. The Eagles should have gotten swept by the Giants. Um, they're going to lose again to Washington in a couple weeks. They're not that good. Yeah, this is still Jason Garrett's offense. It's the exact same thing. Freddie Kitchens is putting, I mean, a couple of trick kind of plays, but overall, this is Jason Garrett's offense. We just gotta hope that we can hit on the run game. That's it. Cattle Dog, you might be on a delay because I'm pretty sure if I'm looking at the ESPN thing, I'm ahead of even the ESPN stream. I mean the ESPN Gamecast. Yeah, Washington, they don't need Alex Smith to beat the Eagles. They just need their defensive line. All right, Colt McCoy airing it out. Whoa, Slayton is wide open. And he runs out of bounds. I mean, when is the last time you seen a Giants receiver get wide? Did he run a? He actually ran a route. He didn't run a streak or a slant. He didn't run a curl. I'm not gonna get too excited about Freddie Kitchens, but that's more than what I usually see. Golden Tate. Oh man, look at this play design. Colt McCoy threw that entirely too late though. Yeah, if Colt McCoy threw that earlier, that probably is a first down. I don't. I guess that was his last read. It should have been his first though. Somehow the Giants are back in the red zone. This could be to go up 10-0, but we wanted to go for it on fourth down and throw with Riley Dixon. We got a clean pocket most of this day. That's a touchdown. Evan Ingram. Oh man. I can't tell if he just dropped that or if it was inaccurate. Let's see it again. He fake blocked. Evan Ingram actually is going up the seam. That looks like a drop. Oh, okay. He got his hand in there. He got his hand in there. We're hard on Evan Ingram, which is deserved, but he got his hand in there. Now, a good tight end, actual, Travis Kelce or something, they make that catch all day. Gronk makes that catch. I just love it, man. Now, that pass didn't get completed, but at least we're throwing these passes up and giving our receivers chances. Yeah, Hopkins obliterated the Eagles. Yeah, I have Hopkins starting on one of my fantasy teams. Yeah, can we keep Freddie Kitchens calling plays? Because you got people running routes in here. Like Jason Garrett has you running curls, streaks, or slants. That's it. Mostly curls. All right, so we're the first team on the board. We couldn't really stop them on defense as far as in the passing game, but I feel pretty good. We should be up 6-0, but I'll take the 3. I'll take the 3. Yeah, Freddie Kitchens is giving these guys. I guess this was always in the playbook, but he's actually doing some things that could actually get people open. Man. Yeah, he knows the team. All right, man. Shout out to Cattle Dog. He's been on here for what 10 years making videos about the Cardinals. So yeah, probably longer than 10 years. Because I've been on here 10 years making videos, and I think he's been probably on here longer than me. Yeah, 14, yeah. Yeah, I've been on here since 09, so yeah, it's been forever. But yeah, Freddie Kitchens, I doubt he knows the defense they're playing and everything. They switched everything up. But he knows, seems like he knows our team better because he actually has Evan Ingram running routes that tight ends run that are, matchup nightmares. Yeah, I wasn't looking anywhere near sports YouTube, TTC, all of that, NFL YouTube until like the end of 08. I don't know how I found it. Yeah, it's a lot different now. If the people that were making videos in 07, all of them were focused on just making mainstream content, they'd all be like at 100,000 subs. All right. So we're going to kick it back off to them. Now I know Gano has lost a little bit of his leg strength since he got, since he went out with the sickness. Hopefully he got it back. But they've been telling him to kick it short like that. Who made that tackle? That's a good tackle. Jabril Peppers, yeah. Yeah, when you can't make tackles on special teams, put Jabril Peppers there. Let's see what's going on. I got Cardinals fans talking trash in my video right now. Yeah, don't throw that. Wow. Logan Ryan was right in that throwing lane, and he just hesitated and allowed Baker to still complete that pass. Yeah, that should have been intercepted or at least deflected. He was right in the passing lane. Why are they zooming in on Dalvin Thomason's face getting squished in the helmet? All right, 2nd and 4 here. Yeah, it looks like they're selling out to stop this run, and they still managed to pick this first down up. Let's see how many linebackers do we have on the field. Martinez is out there. Yeah, it looks like we only have one linebacker on the field because we don't really have a reliable second linebacker in that side. Yeah, Jabril Peppers is kind of playing. Yeah, Leonard Williams, look at that shit. And all right, 2nd and 12 here. Yeah, Leonard Williams has got to get paid. He's got to get his money. He's got to, man. You can't. You got to put two people on him every play, or else he's gonna wreck the play. I don't know what they were doing, but Austin Hooper was wide open. He ran a whip route. They had Carter Coughlin in one-on-one coverage against him. Let's see. Was that Carter Coughlin? Okay, that was Carter Coughlin. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, they'll probably hand it off right here. Yeah, they are beating Patrick Graham with this scheme. I mean, Patrick Graham isn't calling a bad game, but they just got some plays, man. Like your first couple drives are schemed out, like they're already written down, and people are getting open. All right, you got to think they're going to try to pound the rock right here, so we got to be ready. All right, Nick Chubb, 2 yards. That's one thing, man. All of these, Dexter Lawrence, Dalvin Thomason, B.J. Hill, Leonard Williams, these guys better be able to stop the run. That's too much beef up there not to stop the run. Dexter Lawrence is 340 pounds and a first-round pick. Right now, he's at 6 rushes for 15. So I feel pretty good about that. Oh, why are people so? I understand, man. We cannot man up these people across the board, but there's just people across the board just wide open. Like that's entirely too much separation. That's too much separation, man. And they try to run a wildcat with Jarvis Landry. That's not going to work. All right, first quarter and we're up. That's good. Now they're in the red zone. Hopefully we can make them kick a field goal, which just makes you think if we had Bradberry, we'd have a real shot at winning this game. If we had Darnay Holmes, we'd have a real shot. But we just making. I mean, this is really just a test for Patrick Graham and Joe Judge. That's really what it's about. Yeah, Bradberry is crucial. He's crucial. Without him, it's a big difference. But I mean, good thing is with this defense that we play, we're not going to get cooked. You know, nobody's going to get over the top on us. So we're going to make them have to drive the length of the field. They're going to have to continue to methodically drive the length of the field and not make mistakes. So I'm just glad we're not, we're not giving up 80-yard touchdowns. But Bradberry would be a lot of help. Now, look, I mean, we should be up 6-0 right now, but I mean, 3-0 isn't bad after one quarter, and we've been driving. That last drive, we actually got down the field. We hit a couple of big plays. Sterling Shepard had a big back shoulder throw. Darius Slayton got one down the sideline. So, I mean, we're doing pretty good. All right, so they took that first shot, and nothing there. So you just got to stop them a couple more times, and we make them kick a field goal, tie game. All right, so it'll be 3rd and 1. I mean, I didn't come in this game with too much high hopes, but I mean, we got a chance in every single game we play in because of the coaching. We are first, first in the NFL. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense that we're first in red zone defense because we usually don't give up touchdowns in the red zone. All right, 3rd and 1 here. You know they're probably going to hand this off because they're used to setting the tone in the run game. Yeah, they picked it up. They picked it up. All right, first and goal. Oh man, look at Martinez, man. Martinez came downhill on that one. He came downhill on that run play. They even had to show it from another angle. He came down. Boom. Like Patrick Graham is just, you don't want to say genius because it's common sense, but he's one of the defensive coordinators that says, listen, you do this well, I'm going to let you do this the entire game. This is what you should be doing the whole game. All right. He's getting pressured. He's taking off. Yeah, you're not going anywhere, Baker. Third and goal. Third and goal. Defense has got to step up. Now, if I'm the Browns, I've been running the football all year effectively. I'm just going to run it again. I'm just going to run it 2 times. He took a timeout right here. Yeah. He just showed Baker Mayfield spitting. All right, third and goal, man. If the defense can step up here, we still got a shot. That means that Patrick Graham has still got the defense playing some serious, serious D. No matter Bradberry there or Bradberry not there. But I think they'll probably go for it on 4th down if they're anywhere close to being able to run it in. They're 2 yards out, and the way they've been running the ball, like they're probably going to try to pound it. No one's open. Wow. In a bend but don't break defense, you allow someone behind you in the end zone. That's the second week in a row that's happened. A tight end right up wide open in the back of the end zone. These are the biggest people on the field, and he sneaks behind. That's because Devontae Downs is on the field. I don't want him on the field, man. No one on the D line is hurt, I don't think. It's James Bradberry and it's Darnay Holmes, our starting corner and our slide corner. All right, 7-3. All right, now let me get this ESPN garbage off my screen. Scroll down right there. 7-3 so far. Now the offense has been moving. It's just about if they can keep doing it. And I'm not sure if they can. Grab me something to drink real quick. All right, I think we're good to go. I mean, nobody thought that this would be an easy game for the Giants with all of these injuries. Backup quarterback, backup running back. Well, I mean, I can't even say backup running back at this point. Saquon's been out most of the year, but backup cornerback, backup offensive coordinator. Even though, I mean, I don't see much difference. Maybe Freddie Kitchens is even better than Jason Garrett because Freddie Kitchens is actually taking shots. Jason Garrett never takes any shots down the field. Like Daniel Jones is consistently one of the higher graded passers down the field in the entire NFL, but Jason Garrett doesn't take any shots down the field. All right, Deion Lewis returning again. See if he got some more magic in him. He fumbled the ball again, man. Deion Lewis, man, the second week in a row you fumble the ball. He can't return kicks for us anymore. He can't return kicks for us anymore. He just can't do it, man. He can't do it. I don't care if we got it back or not. He just like you can't return kicks if you can't hold on to the ball, man. You I honestly believe that him fumbling that ball last week was what contributed to us losing that game. Like after that, we lost all the momentum. Oh man. All right. Yeah, you need to take yourself a nice breather on the sideline. Yeah, this is going to be a trap play. I'm pretty sure. Trap run up the middle. Call me Tony Romo. Alfred Morris up the middle for 8. Ended up being a draw, but I mean, I could kind of see it getting telegraphed up the middle. At least from what I see watching it. And again, I mean, is this going to be a whole drive without Wayne Gallman on the field? Hopefully not. He'll probably keep running it. Handoff, Alfred Morris. Drop your shoulder, man. You're way too big for that. You should have got right up the field and dropped that shoulder. Come on, man. That's a first down, but it shouldn't. It should have been a lot easier than waited. He tried to make an extra move and stuff, man. You got to just get up. Yeah, for Morris, man. I was excited when he finally scored his touchdown. So yeah, I could see him do that baseball home run celebration. Man, Miles Garrett jumps up. Snap the ball, Colt. Snap the ball. Please snap the ball. All right. Yeah, they were there that play. Yeah, nobody has a menu as big as Ben McAdoo did. Ben McAdoo had a whole Denny's menu calling plays from that. All right. Oh, okay. Shepard is up the field. Nice 12 yards right there. I always get nervous because usually those sweep plays end up getting sniffed out. I mean, maybe today we'll see a screenplay with Golden Tate, who's a screen receiver. Maybe we'll see a screenplay. Maybe you'll throw a screen to Wayne Gallman. I don't know, but that's not in this offense. That's like not it's non-existent in this offense. What is Alfred Morris doing, man? Now he got 3 out of that, but I thought I saw a hole. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong, but it looked like he had a hole up the middle. If I'm looking at this right, Andrew Thomas had his hand in the dirt. All right. Yeah, I think he's this is a play action. Oh, that's wide open, man. Like I said, man, these are these rounds where you're like, if Saquon had that hole, that's a touchdown. If Gallman had that hole, that's probably like 30 yards. The Giants are so good at these trap blocks. Boom, Zeitler. They open that like that is you can literally drive a car through that hole. Yeah, Alfred, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what Alfred was up to right there. Play action. Look at the protection. Step up, Colt. Look at the protect. Oh man, look at Eli Penny stumbling. You got to stay on your feet. Man, could we use BJ Gibson as our second linebacker? I don't know how much he's getting paid, but if he's not getting paid anything crazy, I love him as our second linebacker because he really stepped up. After we traded him to the Packers, he got a lot better. Even though he was pretty good on our team already against the run. But look at the Giants driving down the field again. We just got to figure out a way to get into the end zone. Austin Mack, they like to use him as a blocker. You know this is a run play. Whoa, wide open. Toy Lolo, get out of my way. Hold on to the football. Down to the 14-yard line. All right, the Giants are driving. The Giants are driving. This time we got to get in the end zone. This offense looks completely different, man. It looks completely different. Like, I know they're not going to demote Jason Garrett, but hopefully Jason Garrett sees this game and he's like, maybe I should call plays like this. This worked. Look at this, man. Look at this. Like, how many times did we see a bootleg where you got Daniel Jones, who's more mobile, running that? I'm liking what I'm seeing from Freddie Kitchens so far. Like, I didn't think because when you're coming and calling plays, you're not changing the offense. You're just changing the plays you're calling. But I didn't know these plays were in the playbook. Now, if he throws a screen or something to somebody and we do something, oh man. All right, let's get it. Throw it in there, Colt. Throw it in there, Colt. That is pass interference. I thought that was pass interference, but I guess he just slipped. Yeah, Colt McCoy can run. I mean, he's not a running quarterback by any means, but he can get open. I mean, he can, get in the open field. Yeah, Slayton was supposed to cut back, but he fell down. But he's been injured for a while. All right, Cole, get in the end zone here. What is this, 3rd and 6? Oh, boy. Get in the end zone. Hand off to Deion Lewis. I don't know why you did that. Just when I was complimenting Freddie Kitchens. I don't know why you did that, man. That's got to be a field goal. And the thing is, if you just were conservative this game, the score is 9-0. I mean, 9-7. And they're going to go for it again. I don't know why you're doing this, man. Are they going to just try to draw him off guard, off sides? I don't get it. Or they actually run the play. Wayne Gallman didn't get it. He didn't get it. And this is what I mean, man. You can't. They're not being passive. They should have. They should have been conservative in the first place and just kicked all their field goals. We beat winning right now. Like we be winning right now. I don't know why you go for it twice in the first half when you're inside their red zone. All the other times I wanted Joe Judge to be aggressive, he wasn't aggressive. So I got to think that Joe Judge gives his offensive coordinators a lot of leeway, and Freddie Kitchens is like, this is my revenge game, so I'm going for it every time. I mean, that's got to be it. I don't get it. Like I said, I mean, I'm thinking that Joe Judge is giving people leeway, and he's just letting the coordinators be aggressive when they want to. Because all the times we were mad at Joe Judge for not going for it on fourth down, and that might have just been Jason Garrett not wanting to go for it. And Freddie Kitchens looks like he wants to be aggressive. He's taking shots, gone for it on fourth down twice. Well, I mean, the first one was definitely Joe Judge because it was a special teams kind of thing. But to be in there inside the yard line two times and not have points, that's a problem, man. That's a problem. And I mean, it always, I say this every week, and now it's up to the defense. Now it's up to Patrick Graham and the defense. As I say all the time, too, you got, people over top of me, family elephants, making noise. I don't get it. Inside our 10-yard line, and we don't get any points. And then at least on that first fourth down thing, I would have rather us kept the offense on the field and gone for it. All right, and now they're realizing all you got to do against this Giants defense is attack the edges in the run game. And Kareem Hunt is going to be better at that than Nick Chubb. Yeah, you're not blocking Sheldon Richardson one-on-one. All he did was just hold his ground. I mean, Zeitler couldn't get any movement at all. Look at that pocket, man. I mean, we could, with the way that they're moving the ball, we could still be up 9-3. We could be up 9-3 right now. Like we could literally be up 9-3. All right, 2nd and 3 here. Got somebody else wide open. Yeah, I mean, we can only do so much with what we got on the field, man. Missing two corners against a what, a 9 team. Baker is 13 for 15, 128 and a touchdown. He's been doing whatever he wants. People open all over the place. Defensive lineman chasing. They're just looking like they're going to attack the edges of this Giants defense, which is the weaknesses. Um, Carter Coughlin and Tate Crowder are playing those outside linebacker spots right now. Right now, it looks like I can't tell yet. They're still playing those positions, and they're not going to set the edge against offensive linemen. And Joku down the field maybe had a shot to come down and take a shot at the ball, but we were too late. Yeah, I mean, we just don't have the horses. But again, without the horses, we could be up 9-7 right now. And they could be about to go up what? They could be about to go up 5 points, 6 points. But we today, I mean, so far we've been out coached and we've been coached out of the game. Because if we just stop trying to be, stop trying to do extra and just took what we had, yeah, we need to send pressure to these young quarterbacks. I don't get why they're not pressuring them. Well, one reason is they're not pressuring them is because they don't have a corner that they trust to not get beat over the top. But you got to think, I mean, what do we do against Russell Wilson? We pressure him. What do we do against Tom Brady? We pressured him. So we were sending blitzes and playing coverages that Tom Brady and Russell Wilson were confused by. But we don't do it against Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield. I don't get it. I understand the defense is shaky, but you got to take a risk because you want to take risk on offense and go for it when you have gimme field goals there. So you might as well take risk on defense. But hey, maybe I should be quiet. Maybe this is the game that tells teams that they don't want Patrick Graham as a head coach next year, and he comes back with a better roster. But yeah, we got to get some kind of a pass rush, and we got to cover people. People are wide open. Yeah, I mean, I got to imagine that Joe Judge is probably the team respects him too much. I got to imagine he's probably already run laps. But the Browns are moving it. And they're probably killing the time of possession. All right, Kareem Hunt in the backfield. The ball shared is in. Looks like Mayo is there. Yeah, Baker's just taking what we're giving him, man. Baker's just taking what we're giving him. And there's people open under, and then when we finally start to come up a little bit, there's people open in that 15 to 20 yard. So I don't know what to do. I mean, we don't have the guys to cover, and the zones are really loose. But what do you expect Patrick Graham to do, missing so many defenders? I don't like that rep at all. Martinez met Kareem Hunt over there, and instead of doing what he did a couple plays ago, which is knock him out and lay him out, he met him there and he just stood there. He ran there and then he just stood there because he didn't want to get juked out. I watch a lot of the Giants YouTubers. Yeah, I mean, send somebody. Giants are taking the time out. I think if we can be in this game going into the half, if we can hold them to a field goal, I feel pretty good about us in the second half. It keeps showing this Christian McCaffrey commercial. But I definitely feel good about us going into this second half if we can hold them to a field goal. Because our offense has shown that they can move the ball. They just aren't scoring touchdowns, and they're not kicking field goals that are there. Because just think about it. If we take our field goals and we force them to kick a field goal here, it's 10-9 at the half. All right, 3rd-and-1. There's no resistance. Yeah, I just get really mad every time I see this defensive line with all of these players that are supposed to be so good. Whenever I see them give up short yardage, it just makes me angry. You got Dexter Lawrence, Leonard Williams, all these guys. Even Austin Johnson has been playing well. And then short yardage, I mean, it just makes you angry. So the Browns have got 1st-and-goal here. And Njoku motion inside. I mean, they got two really good tight ends. If Leonard Williams' arms weren't long enough to snatch him up right there, that could have been bad. What's going on, Jalen? This is a big drive right here. Going into the half is like as far as momentum, it's a big drive right here. 1st-and-goal. If we can force a field goal, yeah. I mean, we got everybody out. We got Bradberry and Darnay Holmes out. So I mean, you can't really expect much. Bradberry's been playing like a top 1 corner. At worst, top 2 or 3 corner in the league. And then you lose him, and you lose your starting slot corner who's been playing pretty well. I mean, that's going to show up. You can't play any man coverage at that point. You got McKinney playing slot corner. You got Julian Love playing outside sometimes. So it's going to be rough on defense in the secondary. You see right here, y'all, 82%. Cleveland Browns win probability is 82%. Only up by what, 4 points? And that's what it just tells you. We're missing all of these people, and then it wasn't really huge until Bradberry. Like if we could have just kept him, oh yeah, yep, definitely in a couple hours. But if we could have kept him and Man, I don't know. I guess he got it from. They said he went to some chiropractor and he got it there. I don't know why he did that. Yeah, they'll adjust the defense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 6 points gone, and Joe Judge was trying to be aggressive, which is different from what he normally does. He picks his spots, but to go for it twice in the first half when you're that deep into the, I mean, you got to take the points, man. Oh, you got somebody wide open, man. He had someone wide open and he still completed the Jarvis Landry. So now we're down 14-3 instead of 14-9. So the Giants offense has been moving the ball. We just got to do it and make some adjustments on defense. Like he had 85 wide open, and then he throws it to Landry with Yadam on him, and he catches it. All right, could be 14-9, but you got to live and learn. This coaching is has won us games, and it's got us pretty much out of this game right now. Yeah, Freddie Kitchens looks a lot better. He looks a lot better than Jason Garrett. Yeah, Yadam is the number one corner right now. So Isaac Yadam is the number one corner, and he's what an undrafted. We picked Isaac Yadam up from the Denver Broncos practice squad at the beginning of the year, and he's our number one corner. So that just tells you about the kind of depth that we have on this team right now. Yeah, I don't think it will. I don't think it'll last that long. The game, I mean, we're already at half. Okay, and they missed that. So now, not only could it have been 14 to 9. Now it could have been 13-9. We got to make a lot of adjustments, uh, especially on defense, and hopefully some of these offensive things start to go. I mean, hopefully we start converting when we're down in the red zone. I'd say we're doing better against these tight ends than we usually do, as far as the entire year. But this game has been bad. Like I remember week one, they thought that Eric Ebron was going to light us up, and we really haven't been really lit up by any of these tight ends. But I mean, this is pretty much what I expected. Luckily, we've been able to control the game to a certain point to where we're only losing. You know, they only got 14. But overall, we don't have the defensive personnel to defend all of these weapons they have. We don't have it. Like, it's just not there. Normally, these tight ends will be getting defended by our safeties, but now our safeties are playing corner. So I don't know what we're supposed to do. Carter Coughlin cannot defend Austin Hooper. It's not going to happen ever. We're at 86% still. 13-3. 10-point game. It's not completely gone. And our offense has been moving the ball. Yeah, I mean, we don't have an answer for it. I mean, I don't even know if we have, I don't even know how many active actual corners we have. I'm going to check the Giants app really quick to see who was even active because I know we had someone, Brandon Williams, but I don't even know if he's active today. Yeah, I mean, we just don't have, we don't have the weapon, we don't have the weapons, we don't have the dogs. And then even then, like exactly, Jalen, it could be 13-9. But I mean, like I said, I'll call it down the middle. I'm usually someone who's saying that Joe Judge needs to go for it on fourth downs when he takes these field goals. But this time he didn't take any. So maybe he was trying to switch it up, but it didn't work. It didn't work at all. Man, y'all see me taking these little breaks so I can give me something to eat. So what this game is teaching us is that first off, the most important player on our team seems to be James Bradberry because he lets us play the kind of defense that we play. And then Jason Garrett is really a bad play caller because Freddie Kitchens is doing a lot better with less talent. With less talent, man. Oh man, this game could be so much closer, but it's like this is what you expected to happen, but we could have been in a closer game. I think that's what's frustrating. Like in the games where you prepare yourself, they still manage to make it frustrating. Like you're like, we got Colt McCoy, we got Isaac Yadam, we're missing Darnay Holmes, we're missing Bradberry. We're probably gonna lose. But then you see, we could be in this game. We could be in the game 13-9. We've been moving the ball all day. We'll probably score a touchdown on our first drive out of the half. One mistake from the Browns, and we really will be in it. All right. Washington was 74% playoff probability last week. We were 16%. The Giants fall to 15% if we lose today. And the Washington fell to 73. Yeah, it's up to special teams too. Yeah, Dion Lewis doesn't need to be returning any more punts or kicks or anything. I don't want to see him returning anything. Man, what a waste of those couple of drives though. Trying to finish my food before we get into the second half. Hopefully, you know, we start to make some plays and it's an enjoyable second half. I can keep my food down. But I mean, we're not all the way out of the game. All we just need is one mistake from now. We're just a couple of stops from us, and we're back in it. We've been moving the ball the entire game. We're due for a touchdown. I mean, I just need people to stop being wide open. Like I understand the defense is. I mean, just make it a little bit hard for them, please. Just make it a little hard for them. Yeah, Jason Garrett is. Freddie Kitchens is blowing him out of the water as far as creativity, situational play calling, like using people to their strengths. He's doing a lot better, which doesn't surprise me because he's a Joe Judge hire. John Mara and the rest of the Giants front office force Jason Garrett and Mark Colombo down his throat. Yeah, I think we're gonna get in the end zone because we've been moving the ball pretty easily. They're actually letting us take shots. Yeah, they're sitting back in that soft zone. They're hoping that Baker is gonna make a mistake, but he's not making any mistakes. He's taking what we're giving him. So they got to come after him because he's way too comfortable. He's way too comfortable. And Joe Judge has made a couple questionable decisions to go for it, man. Like we could honestly be down by 4 points right now. And yeah, I understand why they're not blitzing because they don't want to give up anything over the top. But I mean, he's really comfortable. You got they're going to make some adjustments though. Patrick Graham will make some adjustments. There's a couple times where we've come out and we've looked really shaky in the first half, and then in the second half we've pitched shutouts. We've stepped it up. So I got confidence in them, even with even with all these people out. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even going to get into the whole quarterback controversy thing. I mean, people have their opinions. I, for one, don't think that Colt McCoy is better than DJ, but I am seeing a lot of plays open because Colt McCoy is playing a lot better than what he did against the Seahawks too, because they're running plays that are actually getting these receivers open. But at the end of the day, I don't care who's playing quarterback for the Giants. I'm trying to get a win. I just want to win. I don't care who gets the credit for it. I just want to win. And I think Patrick Graham is going to start taking some of these risks because if not, you're just going to let them just first off control the time of possession and just slowly matriculate their way down the field and continue to score touchdowns because we're not tightening up in the red zone. All right. Oh, he was close to breaking that, man. Special teams has got it. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we're going to score here. We just got to get the ball back. Hopefully, we can get an interception here. Yeah, there's not really any good edge rusher in the draft, in my opinion. Some people like some of them, but I don't really like any of them. Now that's my opinion right now. I haven't dove or dove, whatever the word is. I haven't done a deep dive into the draft class, and we got somebody else wide open across the middle. I wasn't a fan of that special teams fake either. Because I mean, if you're gonna go for it, you might as well leave the offense on the field. Because we had somebody wide open, but guess what? We don't have. Oh, look at Tay Crowder. That's a great play from Tay Crowder. Yeah, I want Cal Pitts. I want Cal Pitts out of this draft this year. I mean, if we don't make the playoffs, which is looking more and more likely now, then I want Devontae Smith or any one of the top receivers. But if we're picking at like 17 or whatever, even in the top 10, I'd take Kyle Pitts. He's just that good to me. Yeah, Mister. He's the best Mister Relevant. I was surprised that he was on the board in the 7th round. Look, we getting some pressure here. Look at Dexter Lawrence doing his thing. I mean, you got to think like the past couple of weeks we've been getting pressure, but the quarterbacks have been too mobile. But Dexter Lawrence is probably in better shape than those police that were trying to chase down Baker Mayfield a couple years ago. So he should be able to get that sack. I don't think it's a reach if you take Kyle Pitts. I don't think it's a reach at all if you take Kyle Pitts. People were talking about Kyle Pitts and like in the top 10. So if you get him in the teens, that's great value. And then even the other tight end out of Penn State, if you get him in the teens, that's great value. Those are like two great tight ends as far as prospects goes. Yeah, I'll take a look at Tylen Wallace. I mean, of course, I'd take Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, and then after that is Kyle Pitts. Just because we need someone who can win those 50-50 balls consistently, and we need someone who can make big plays. And all three of those guys can do that. And then Kyle Pitts is 6'6". We don't have any kind of a presence like that on our team. Well, yeah, I mean, we won the Odell trade. Just look at their balling, and Odell isn't playing. So just look at what's going on. He's not even playing. But I definitely take the best, whatever the best pass catcher is on the board. To me, it's Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase. It would have been Jalen Waddle, but he's injured, and I don't think that we need. I think we need a bigger body than Jalen Waddle. But if we can get Devontae Smith and Jamar Chase if they're off the board, I want Kyle Pitts. That's it. And if we took Kyle Pitts, I won't go that far, but I want Kyle Pitts if those two aren't on the board. To me, he's that good. He just tore Alabama's defense up. Like he just tore them up. Like he jumped over like four people and caught that pass in end zone. I think he 12 targets, 7 catches, 129 yards, and a touchdown. Gallman will be back probably this drive. For some reason, they like to alternate running backs for entire drives. I would just say, I mean, why not just move them in and out as the drive goes? But Gallman will probably get this entire draft. Bobby Lashley is back in the WWE. I haven't seen that in a long time. Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I mean, the Odell trade, I think we definitely won it. No, that play didn't work, but it's just like, give them some misdirection, man. Make them have to think. They sniffed it out, but make them have to think. We're probably going to run it right at them this play. Right down the middle, Wayne Gallman, man. Like, talk about hitting yards, man. Wayne Gallman gets all of those hitting yards. Andrew Thomas has been doing pretty good against Myles Garrett. He's been handling him. And they haven't shown any of the run reps, but as far as pass pro, he's been handling them. All right, we did our job on defense. Let's pick up this first down, Colt. Right here. Thank you, Sterling, for fighting for that first down. Oh, reliable. Like, somehow Sterling Shepard has just gone from just an old man to just being. I mean, he's gone from just being like this lightning quick young receiver to being an old man. Yeah, right now Jalen Hurts is definitely playing the best football in the NFC East at the quarterback position. Definitely, I don't like how long he took to throw that ball to Evan Ingram. It looks like we finally threw a screen though, but I don't like how long he took to throw it. Andrew Thomas just looks so comfortable out there, just handling Myles Garrett one on one, just chilling my mouthpiece. Just Myles Garrett, he's not really anything to me. Second and 9 here. He'll probably hand it off. Got the fullback lead blocking. Gallman cuts up the field. Man, I just like how people get up the field, man. Just stick your foot in the ground and get the yards that are there. So this will be 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6 here. Another third and kind of long for Colt to try to pick up. We can get some points here. I feel good. Deion Lewis into the backfield. Shep and Tate at the bottom. Evan Ingram in that kind of H-back role. Blocked up perfectly. Look at, man, wow, wide open. People are actually open, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who to compare Sterling Shepard to. I don't think he's like Golden Tate because Sterling Shepard has never been the open field guy that Golden Tate was. Yeah, we finally get a Slayton. But Golden Tate in the open field back when he was younger, he was deadly. Only person I can compare to Golden Tate in the open field is probably Probably Odell. That's the only person I could think that was that hard to bring down as a receiver in their prime. But Shepard has always been more of a possession dude. Sometimes he run after the catch, but most of the time he's just trying to get open in the. Yeah, Victor Cruz is pretty elusive, but he was never like Golden Tate was a different animal. Like almost every year that he was in the league, he was the most elusive receiver as far as like broken tackles from the receiver position. Yeah, we ran a draw play a little earlier in this game. We ran a screen like 2 plays ago, and it got shut down. But I like what I'm seeing from Freddie Kitchens pretty much. I mean, compared to Gary, he's doing a lot better. Like, there's a lot more nuance in these routes. There's not a whole bunch of man. I just Jason Garrett, man. I don't get it, man. The simplicity of his offense and just like I'm gonna have these guys all run slants. They're gonna all run curls. I don't get it, but Kitchens for some reason seems to be doing. He's got people running high lows. In football, you want people creating open spaces for other people. You don't want everybody in the same spot. Hey, I swear they have the longest commercials in football games. They got the longest commercials. And then I checked the game cast on NFL.com, and they're talking about the play that happened in the first quarter where Riley Dixon tried to throw it to Nick Gates. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, like they show so many commercials that you forget that you're watching. You forget that you're watching a game. Like to tell you the truth, I got the sound turned down, and sometimes I'm talking in the chat and I'm looking at the chat and I'm not even realizing that the game started back up. Look at Olivier Vernon, man. You don't want to run that way. That's not a good way to run. First off, you got all of the talent. Not all of the talent, but you got your first round pick. And Shane Lemieux has been doing a great job in run blocking over on the left side, but you're running at Olivier Vernon. We should know that this dude does not allow to run. And then you got Evan Ingram trying to block Olivier Vernon. That's not a good idea. And that might have killed our drive. 3rd and 13 here. Again, great protection. Evan Ingram across the middle. So we're going to punt it. Maybe we'll go for it. Are we going to go for it again? That's what I'm saying. Evan Ingram is messed up on Olivier Vernon. We're going for it. Are we going for it again? This is probably to draw him off sides. All right. Yeah, I'm assuming this is to draw him off sides. All right. All right. Let's pin him deep. And I think that's a flag on them, so they'll start at their own, 5 or 6 yard line. All right, so I mean, we ran some clock, which isn't the best because we're down 10 points, but we controlled the ball. We put together a couple of good plays. That's a block in the back right there. But yeah, like I said, we put together a couple of good plays, converted a couple of times, and we flipped field position. So we can at least be happy about that. But they've pretty much driven the length of the field a couple of times, so I don't know how good I should feel about it. All right, now we got to hope that this defense that missing all these players to try to get another stop. 10-point game is not out of hand. It's not out of hand, man. Only the Giants, man. Only the Giants. You keep it to where you don't know what's going to happen. You make it seem like we have a shot because we're in their red zone and we could be down 13-9 right now. And for some reason, we're down 10 points. So, like I said, hopefully the defense can force some kind of a stop. Hopefully, they can force some kind of a stop. Some kind of stop, some turnover, something to really give the offense momentum because the offense actually, I would say, they've probably been playing better than the defense. They just haven't been executing in the red zone. And then we see what the 45th Baker Mayfield commercial. I'm glad Baker turned it around because it was looking bad for him. It was looking bad for him. Again with the commercials, man. Eli Manning, Ahmad Bradshaw. But that might have been Andre Williams actually. But yeah, who cares about Odell making a catch? We didn't win a game, man. We didn't even win that game. Man, what if we had Odell Beckham on the Giants right now? I'd add about 3, 4 more wins. I really would. Probably Odell on the Giants. We finally forced a throwaway. Probably Odell on the Giants with Pat Shermer. Pat Shermer probably keeps his job last year because DJ was throwing like a touchdown every game. Ended up having 24. So if Odell's there, you probably add a couple touchdowns to that. Across from Slayton, that'd be ridiculous. Yeah, Baker Mayfield has got like 53 touchdowns. 53 commercials. Who knows? He's all over the TV. All right, man. You got to get him down right there. You got to get him. Thank you. Look at Logan Ryan, man. Logan Ryan just wrapped him up like that and stopped him. That's a tough that's a tough job to just grab him like that. He outweighs him by a bit. He just grabbed up Nick Chubb and just set him down like that. If for some reason Baker and Odell couldn't make it work together, we're always out of sync. So 3rd and 4, and Julian Love is what, 10 yards deep? Let me guess, it goes to where he's 10 yards deep at. And Baker's going to take off and barely get the first down. Wow. A couple of people had shots at sacking him, but he just took off. They've been blocking these guys all day. Leonard Williams couldn't grab him. They had Leonard Williams come on a stunt, and he came pretty slow, and he just couldn't get a hold of him. This time he's playing on the other side of the field, though. Now we're doing a solid job against this run. We just got to just step it up against the pass and get some pressure. All we need is just one play to kind of tip the scales, and we're in real business. 2nd and 7 here. Wow, he threw that behind him. Dude was wide open again, and the ball is behind him. So I'll take that. I'll take that. Third and 7 here. We got them. I mean, inside. Let's see. I think they're still inside the 20. Yeah, here at the 19. 3rd and 7. This would be a huge stop. I see someone coming up. I mean, what can we do? We don't have the personnel. It's 3rd and 7, and we allow like a 20-yard pass. There's no pass rush. You got Carter Coughlin going against Jedrick Wills. That's not going to work. It's literally Leonard Williams winning his matchup and nobody else doing it. Haskins looked really bad this year. It's the reason he got benched. Leonard Williams missed that tip by centimeters. I think the things with Haskins is that after he got benched, he really got humbled. But like I said, this isn't a time to bash DJ. It's Giants football on right now, man. And yeah, Nick Chubb right there is in the open field. Yeah, defense, we can't allow to run. We can't allow to run at all. And they're right on the edge of the red zone. I think they're probably already in field goal range with that run. Yeah. We need a turnover. I think they're going to take a shot here. I think they'll take a shot here. Yep. And it's been open all day. It's been open all day. Like, these routes over the middle have been open all day. These contested catches, they've been making them all day. Because this is what happens when we play man coverage. They just make a contested catch. When we play zone coverage, they make wide open catches. That's the definition of not having the personnel to play defense in the NFL. And yeah, if they get in the end zone here, this is pretty much game. I mean, it's not no bones about it. There's no doubt about it. If they get in the end zone here, that's game. Winding down to the fourth quarter here. And the thing that's annoying me is that Williams has been there like a step away the entire game. And since no one else has consistently been there, he's just stepping away from Leonard Williams and throwing the ball. We got to get some kind of a pass rush from somewhere else. I know we lost our top 4 outside linebackers. I know we lost our outside linebackers coach 2 days ago because he's got to go start recruiting for, I think, Illinois State, or I forgot where he got hired. I don't know. I probably messed that up badly, but we lost our outside linebackers coach. And we just got to find a way to get some kind of a pressure. Like, your pressure can't consistently come from the interior because they're just going to step to the side if no one's going to keep contained and get a rush. Jet fans, man, Jet fans had a horrible, horrible game. They had a horrible day. They lost out on Trevor Lawrence. I doubt that the Jaguars are going to mess this up and win a game. So at this point, the Jets are screwed. Justin Herbert with this team, we're winning like, I don't know, because Herbert has made some costly mistakes. But I mean, if you take away those mistakes, I don't know. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is like I said. I mean, it's hard to tell. First off, not Trevor Lawrence. First off, Herbert has a lot of weapons, but he's been a creator. He's been able to extend plays. So yeah, we probably have a couple more games, and I doubt he makes the same mistakes that DJ was making early in the season. So Herbert probably gives us at least 3, 4 more wins. Because I mean, he probably will make up more for Jason Garrett's play calling because he's a guy that runs around and can throw it. DJ can run it, but he's not really a guy that's extending the play. He doesn't do it naturally. Yeah, they might as well just give him the game at this point. They might as well give him the game at this point because we're not stopping him. We're not going to stop him. This defense is the worst I've seen it look all year, maybe since the 49ers game. But I mean, we got injuries, and we didn't have much depth, so our injuries really hurt. And Nick Chubb just shrugged off a tackle in the backfield. That's 20-3. That is ball game. That's ball game. So we got 2 games to go. 1 game out. They're throwing a flag. See what they say. See what they say. Okay, so you got a 15-yard penalty. That's big. That's big right there. But yeah, Dallas won in the day. I didn't even. Yeah, that sucks. All right, so it's first and goal from what, the 21-yard line. We got three more chances to hold them out of the end zone. I mean, why are we? They're running four verts over and over again, and we got people wide open. I don't get. They're just running four verts. There's just so many gaps in the open field. Like, I don't get it. I understand we're playing the zone and we're trying not to give up the big play, but at some point you gotta step up. And there's guys wide open across the field. Yeah, they're just really just drawing it up. They're just saying everybody just go run streaks. I'll hit you. Just look for the ball. You'll be open. They can't cover us. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. We just we just can't cover them. We can't cover them. And it's so annoying because our offenses look so good, but they haven't been able to execute. So this could have been possibly a shootout, but we lost out on that opportunity by not taking the field goals. Because just imagine, they kick a field goal here, which they probably won't. But if they kick the field goal here, we'd be a touchdown away, and our offense has been moving the football. But you can't expect us defense to get a stop. They're missing too many people. And you got to imagine they're probably just going to run it in here or try to run it in here. Yeah, and Nick Chubb just gets in. There wasn't really a big hole for him, but he was able to just reach it across. And that's, as I said a couple minutes ago, that just shows you, man. They get a 15-yard penalty, and they're at the 21-yard line, and they get right back in the end zone. So if the offense, yeah, Bradberry is the most important player because he allows us to just get rid of one half of the field. All right, 20-3. Offense doesn't score right here. That is ball game. I mean, if and the thing is, we could be getting a 16 right here, but if the offense doesn't score immediately right here, that's ball game, and it's a 17-point lead with your backup quarterback. And you got to imagine they're gonna send a blitz, so we better be ready for it. Oh man, I just hate to stream and maybe it's the face cam. Ever since I added the face cam, we've gotten blown out both games. Gotten blown out both games. But yeah, I mean, you lose your two best corners, which Darnay Holmes was playing great football in the slot, and Bradberry playing like the best corner in the league most of the year. You're gonna feel it because we have Isaac Yadam playing corner. He's our number one guy, and then we move down Julian Love from deep free safety all the way down to outside corner. So I mean, I don't know what you expect. They're just running literally four verts, and they're just looking for the ball, and he's hitting them every time. They're wide open. Just wide open every time, man. Yeah, it could be worse. It definitely could be worse. But it's just annoying because the score could be 20-9, and we could still have some ounce of a shot. But the defense isn't going to stop them. So what does it matter? It almost makes you say, I mean, why not go for it every fourth down? Because giving it back to them is basically giving up 7 points. I don't, man. Yeah, you need Jason Garrett has to go, man. I mean, bottom second to bottom in the league in scoring and towards the bottom of the league in yards. At that point, somebody's got to they got to go. Let's see what Freddie Kitchens got for us. A draw play for a yard to Alfred Morris. The New York Post already released their header, their front cover for Trevor Lawrence not going to the Jets. I'm actually making a thumbnail for the Jets video right now. So what did we actually get man. I mean, I appreciate Alfred Morris for getting that first down, but if Wayne Gallman is there, that might be like a 50-yard run. It's like every time we get a huge hole, it's with Alfred Morris. And I don't understand why we have to leave the running back in there the entire drive. All right, Colt Mahomes. Colt Mahomes sprinting to the sideline trying to find somebody open. Hopefully that's a flag on the defense. And that's holding on the offense. I mean, what do we expect? First and 20. I mean, I don't understand, like I said, why Wayne Gallman has to sit out for entire drives when Alfred Morris is not a pass catching running back at all. I don't get it, man. At the beginning of the game, we were taking shots. Now all of a sudden, it looks like we're just trying to run the clock out. That's great help from Will Hernandez on Andrew Thomas. Miles Garrett came with a spin move, and Will Hernandez laid him out. Well, he stood him up actually, but he completely shut down. And I think at this point it was like, come on, man, take your field goal. Just take the field goal. Now going forward on the 4th and 1 with the offense right there, fine. You want to get a yard? We've been able to do that most of the year, fine. But that first thing, man, just take the field goal, man. Oh my God. I know Darius Slayton did not just drop that wide open pass across the middle, man. I know he didn't just do that. I can't believe it, man. Back on 4th down. Yeah, that's game. That's game. I mean, without the penalty, with or without the penalty, Slayton has got to catch that ball because at that point we can go for it on 3rd down again. The only good thing I could say is that Colt McCoy has had a clean pocket the entire game. He's had a clean pocket the entire game, but other than that, what's going on? Cam Brown, man, what are you doing? Hey, come on, man. It's like first you're aggressive and you're moving the ball, and then all of a sudden you stop taking your shots. Maybe the defense changed. I'm not looking at the all 22 right now, but come on, man. And then we have, and then we give them 15 yards right here, and we give them 15 right there. So now the game will be 27-3. It finally caught up with us. You can only do so much with all these people missing. It's only so much you could do. I think I'm going to drop this Jets video real quick. Yeah, that's a done deal. The game is over. Like that's a wrap. I mean, 2 straight weeks you get blown out because, hey, whatever. And the sad thing is, with 2 bad performances in a row, this team is still 1 game out of first place. I just don't. I just did not want to have to be. It's not like I expected to win this game, but just really, you're letting them go down the field like that. Really, you're letting them just do whatever they want. Come on, man. But I guess we're going to have a shot to get one of those receivers. I mean, the thing is, we'll probably miss the playoffs, and we'll have a shot to get Devontae Smith or something, and they'll draft like a defensive tackle. That's going to be the kicker. That'll be the kicker. I mean, the Browns don't have much. They don't. They don't have much like points, but as far as how easy it's been for them, it's been ridiculous. And I mean, they're going to keep at the run. So at the end of this day, it'll probably look like they ran it all over us. Yeah, that's ball game, man. Unless we just all of a sudden, find a pick six or find a fumble touchdown out of nowhere, that's game. And I don't know why teams don't just attack the edges against us the entire game because going up that middle, trying to run up the middle is the heart of our defense. You're usually not going to be able to do much there. Now attacking the edges, there's nothing there. Again, somebody's gonna be wide open at the bottom of the screen. Got somebody wide open. I just knew the matchups. I mean, they didn't stay on the bottom of the screen, but you're not gonna. It's just looking bad, man. Let's just get out of this game. Just try to get out of the game healthy because at this point it's over. And now they're gonna just try to pound the rock. Fumble, and they got it back. What is that, like the fourth fumble in the last 3 weeks that we didn't get? I mean, all of a sudden we're playing defense. Like really, all of a sudden we're playing defense. We're coming up and making these tackles for losses and stuff. Come on, man. 3rd and 21 here. I wouldn't be surprised if they picked this 3rd and 21 up. One thing about this Giants defense is I guess they're determined to not have that box score say that they got ran all over. We're at 80, 81 yards. Not bad. But yeah, with 6 minutes, the Giants are coming back down from 17-0 with Colt McCoy. There's been no turnovers in this game. The defense has just been bad. The offense didn't execute when they needed to. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much the only way we could turn this game around is like a pick six or something. But it's pretty much what we thought. It's pretty much what we thought. These receivers. Let's see. Yeah, at this point, if we kick the two field goals, it doesn't really matter. Um, our defense can't stop them. Now, I would prefer to be down one possession, sure, but our defense can't stop them at all. If they decide to go back to throwing it every play and throwing it down the field, there'd be no issue. Getting 15, 20 yards every play, it wouldn't be. They can do whatever they want, pretty much. They've run screens and all of that stuff against us. It's like almost like they're just trying to run the clock out. So at this point, this is all garbage time stats. Didn't block that punt. Can we return it? I mean, that's our only shot. I mean, at that point, you lose all your momentum. Joe Judge made a couple mistakes. I mean, it happens. We were moving the ball so well, he probably thought we'd be able to pick up that yard. But I mean, especially that where you got Riley Dixon trying to throw for a touchdown. I don't know if Riley Dixon made a mistake and he was supposed to be looking for the kicker, but maybe they said don't even throw it to the kicker because he can't catch. But for some reason, you try to high point throw it to Nick Gates, the center, with three people on him. I don't get that part because he only looked at Nick Gates. So obviously, I mean, I don't understand why he would be. Maybe they thought in the play, in practice, he was probably always wide open. But he definitely wasn't open that time. And Darius Slayton, 7 targets and 2 receptions. I started Wayne Gallman today. He has 2.9 fantasy points and nine. Wayne Gallman has 9 carries. Alfred Morris has 7 carries. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why you didn't get the ball in your best player's hands. Because at this point in the season, Wayne Gallman is our best player on offense. Like maybe Slayton is more talented, maybe Evan Ingram is more talented, but Wayne Gallman has been carrying the team as far as when he has a good game, the team usually has a good game. But he only has 9 carries. And now he's back out there when the game is out of hand. Last time you had Alfred Morris out there that entire drive. But like I said before the game, I mean, Jason Garrett's offense is Jason Garrett's offense. You're not going to see a completely different offense, just the rhythm of the play calling. He threw in a couple of the plays that kind of work routes off of each other at the beginning, but and who what else can you expect with Evan Ingram wide open across the middle, dropping a first down? That's why I say we need Kyle Pitts. Because if Evan Ingram is like the fifth option, he's probably okay. But Kyle Pitts catches that and he falls back before first down. This dude Evan Ingram just can't catch. All right, Golden Tate with another contest. Golden Tate is our contested catch guy. When is the last time we've thrown a screen to this dude? Like, when is the last time we've used Golden Tate the way he's supposed to be used? Yeah, Miles Garrett hasn't been an issue today. Andrew Thomas is handling him. Every play, Andrew Thomas is handling him. Look at Evan Ingram. And then you see Evan Ingram with that kind of athleticism and catching the ball and getting up the field like that. And you're like, oh, this dude's a good player. Man, I don't. And you see Evan Ingram catching it, man. Because the pocket has been clean the entire night. And you finally start to take some shots down the field. First of all, wait a second. Is that the first time we've seen Evan Ingram go down the seam this entire year? Yeah, when people come off of that, they do usually have a downtime. But overall, the pocket has been clean, and that wasn't what was going on last week. Pocket is still clean, and he overthrew Sterling Shepard right there. It's ridiculous how much we've moved the ball, and we have 3 points on the board. Like this is our what, fourth time? Fourth time in the red zone, which means we could have possibly had 28 points. Dang, yeah, he shouldn't be out there if he still has trouble breathing. Golden Tate drop. We got swatted. He never touched it. Are they really going to kick a field goal? Y'all are going to kick a field goal right here. Well, I guess you're down by 17, so you need 2 touchdowns. So go ahead and take the field goal. They're kicking a field goal. Graham Gano probably forgot how to kick a field goal. He's had all these chances, and they haven't given him a chance at one time. Yeah, I haven't felt like this since Pat Shermer because Joe Judge doesn't have this team getting blown out. But with the injuries, man, what can you expect? Like Kyle Shermer, what do you expect when you lose all those players? He kept them in a lot of games, but you lose all them players. After a while, your team just isn't good enough. Like Colt McCoy, when we beat the Seahawks, he threw for 105 yards. Like, let's be real. Threw for 105 yards when we beat the Seahawks. You got Darius Slayton dropping passes. You got Evan Ingram dropping passes. So where's the offense going to come from? Wayne Gallman's not getting touches. And then on defense, we already know what the story is. We already know what the story is on defense. So maybe I don't know. Yeah, it could have been, but the thing is, I mean, it doesn't matter. Do you, JDM? Do you honestly think? Now you have a great point, but do you think that if our defense needed to get a stop right here and it was 20-12, and the Browns really felt like they needed to score, do you think our defense would be able to get a stop? Because I don't. We got 4 minutes left. Are they kicking an onside kick? Or we only got two timeouts? I guess so. Whoa! I'm sick of people bobbling the ball and us not getting the ball, man. They bobbled that and we didn't. He bobbled that and we didn't. All right, so that's ball game right there. I mean, we got them to bobble the kick, and we didn't get it. That was a great kickoff, onside kick by Gano because it was spinning so weirdly that he couldn't even field the ball. But for some reason, people are running past him. Yeah, the game's been over, but I mean, at that point, if they get an onside kick, that's some momentum right there. But yeah, that's a wrap. Now, what they have the ball at? What our 20-yard line or something? Why are they and they're challenging the recovery? There's no evidence that we recovered that ball. All right, he fumbled it right there. And then where's what angle are you saying that we're gonna win this challenge, man? Where is Joe Judge? Who kidnapped Joe Judge? Because what coach is this? What's going on? Because you can't tell who has the ball. So we might have even gotten the ball, but you can't tell who has it. You don't even see the ball. I don't know who told Joe Judge that I was up there in the booth to challenge this, but you're not going to win. You might as well just call the timeout. You saying there's no harm in trying? Yeah, They're not gonna overturn it though. It's just a waste of time. Man, just run the clock out, man. And then what is JoJo yelling about? It's like he's the only person with the X-ray vision that saw we recovered it. All right, so the Giants are 5-9. Washington is 6-8. Washington should beat the Eagles. Uh, Giants and Cowboys should be interesting. Who knows who's playing that game? Now, Giants defense, don't lay down and let them just run it in here. Run the clock out. Let them, let them earn this one. I mean, we messed up there. You got to prepare for that. I mean, if you see it rolling in somebody's hands, you got to be ready for that to bounce out. And it bounced out, and we had already run past them. That was a perfect chance to force some kind of a turnover, but we just couldn't get there. Yeah, we lost all our momentum when DJ got hurt. All the momentum got lost. With him not running anymore, and him being injured, and now look, we're laying down. We're letting them run the ball. Well, I won't say we're laying down because we've always been weak for the running to the edges, but you just hate to see that at the end of the game, teams just running the clock out, especially with their third string guy when they got two Pro Bowlers there. Like untouched, 20 yards down the street, he hasn't been touched. 20 yards down the field. Let's just get out of the game, man. The Giants defense generated 3 pressures tonight. Just go ahead and run it out, man. Yeah, everybody's locked up because there's nobody. And then the receivers held on to all the contested catches. Again, NBC just highlighting it. There's no pressure on them. I wouldn't be surprised if Baker had like a perfect quarterback rating. He's thrown 5 incompletions. $27 for 32, 297, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, that'll do it. Now they're going to 2-minute warning, man. Just end the game. The game's over, man. So I can get my post game video out and go to sleep. Man, it's nothing they could do. With Bradberry and Holmes out there, they were going to do this. Once I saw it, DJ had injured his ankle, I said, okay. I mean, we still have a decent shot at being able to compete with the Browns. But once I saw Bradberry was out, I said, that's it, man. We might as well just try to get healthy for the Ravens. Because they just don't match up. There's just no way that they can cover all of those weapons. It's impossible. You got Njoku, you got Hooper, you got Landry, you got Higgins. And then you got those 2 running backs that you got to worry about catching passes. So I don't understand where we're gonna pull from to be able to compete with this team, especially with the backup quarterback in there, and especially since we decided again to not give Wayne Gallman enough carries, not even 10 carries. I mean, let me pull up the play counts. They ran 62 plays. We ran 50. We threw it 28 times. We ran it I think 22 times. I mean, I just need Wayne Gallman to see 15 carries at least. Like he's had a couple of good runs. Sure, he has. But the runs that he has that are first downs, Gallman is breaking for 30 yards. And it's 4th down here. I guess they'll punt it. I didn't even see it get the 4th down. Well, let's look at what the defense did. Blake Martinez 10 tackles. Logan Ryan, 9 tackles. Jabril Peppers with his quietest game in like the last month and a half, 3 tackles. But more ineptitude from the receivers, more ineptitude in the play calling overall. I mean, we saw a little bit better, but he went away from what was working. And he just started calling the same plays that Jason Garrett did. He went away from taking those shots. They were coming after that to try to block that. And watch them down us at the. All right, so we'll start at the 20. Yeah, the Jets I feel really bad for. They're in the field sweepstakes now. So I don't really like what Justin Fields yesterday didn't throw a touchdown. Against Northwestern. He had no touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 114 yards on 27 attempts. Yeah, the Jets are in trouble. I don't know what they were doing winning that game. They should have benched Sam Darnold once he started showing like he was going to win that game. Look at all the time that Colt McCoy has had today. I don't know why they're getting to the sideline. Just nail the ball out, man. This will probably do it here. He's going to get sacked. And that sucks. Andrew Thomas was having such a good day. Andrew Thomas was having such a good day. Just one bad rep at the end of the game. He missed the punch. Why is Slayton diving out of bounds, man? The game's over. That's it, man. Go home. All right. So the Giants lose their second game in a row. That's that, man. I am 0-2 as a face cam on a live stream. The injuries were too much to overcome. I mean, what do we really expect? But I'm gonna jump out of here because I got to make a post game video. I'll see you all during the week. Have my, I at least put out five videos, at least one per day this week. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. We got to get a win next week.